Okay, let's see if I remember how to do this. Hi, everyone. Long time no see. Matt here. This is awkward. I haven't uploaded a YouTube video in about a year and a half. This is my first take at trying this, and I want to just use this take no matter how it turns out because I just want to get my thoughts out to you, and I want to do as little editing as possible. First off, I hope you guys are doing well. It's been a really long time. I know a lot of you were wondering where I've gone. I disappeared about a year and a half ago. My last video was at the middle of July, actually. Actually, I think it was a day before my birthday, about a year and a half ago. I basically want to explain where I've been. And I also want to say I'm back. And I hope you're excited about that because I am. But first, I want to just address the beard. I know, elephant in the room, red beard. Matt, what's going on? Basically, this was for charity. Well, originally it was for charity. I Twitch stream almost every day. And on my Twitch stream, myself and other creators raised about $100,000 for ALS. And part of that was auctioning off the color of my beard. So if you're wondering why it's red, it was originally hot pink, and then I tried red, and I kind of dig it, so I might be keeping it. So that's the first thing. But on to where I've been and why I disappeared. So the reason that I disappeared was because I just wasn't happy anymore. Leading up to the pandemic, I was in such a good place. I was in a very spiritual zone, as many of you might remember. And when the pandemic hit, I would say I was good for about the first year. And then lockdowns happened and a lot of other stuff happened that, we really don't have to get into because we all remember what happened. We all have gone through a lot of stuff over the last year, 2 years. And so I don't want to rehash all of that. And I don't want to rehash everything that affected my mental health. Except it is worth mentioning one of the biggest things that happened over the last year was that I lost a good friend, Household Hacker. I spoke just a little bit about this on social media, but that was really devastating for me. Dylan, aka Household Hacker, was somebody that actually helped give me my start on YouTube. And it was a devastating loss, and it was something that affected myself and Scott Kinmartin and Rob Gavigan very deeply. There was about 4 of us there. We always had a group chat, and one day one of our friends was gone. And that was just honestly one of many things that happened over the course of the pandemic. But I wanted to mention that because I don't think I've ever talked about that specific event publicly. And so here we are. And Dylan, we miss you a lot, and I miss you, and I'll never forget what you did for me. And you were my brother, and we always ribbed each other, and we all ribbed each other. We all gave jabs and stuff like that, but it was always in good fun. And you were a great guy, dude. And I want to say thank you for everything. So that was a major loss for me. And between that and being locked up in the house for about a year and not being able to travel and stuff, it really devastated me. And I was betrayed by some friends for certain things that, again, I don't want to get into. And it was just a lot. It was a lot of upheaval and change in my life. My life completely changed over the course of the pandemic. And I'm not the same person that I was before the pandemic. I'm the same guy with the same heart, but a lot of my beliefs changed, and I think I saw the ugliest parts of the world and of humanity over the course of the pandemic, and I'm at peace with that now. I'm at peace with it. I'm at peace with everything that's happened. I've decided to let go of all of that stuff because it's in the past. And if my spiritual training taught me anything, and if you're mindful, you know all about this, you have to stay in the present moment. And that's really where I am right now, is I'm really focusing on my physical health, on my mental health. I definitely gained weight over the pandemic, but I'm losing it now because I'm on a calorie deficit at the current moment, and I'm exercising, and most importantly, I'm eating right. And I feel good about myself, and I feel good about my mental health, and I feel good about who I am, and I love myself again. And there was definitely points over the last year where if I'm being completely transparent with you guys, and I haven't really shared this too much on social media, but there were points where I didn't want to live anymore. I thought the world was over. I thought that it was the apocalypse. And there was a lot of things happening in my mind. And going on social media did not help, which is actually why I'm not on Twitter anymore, because it's just not good for my mental health anymore. And really, the only places you can find me now are going to be here on YouTube, my Twitch stream, which, like I said, I'm live pretty much every day, and Instagram. And I think I'm going to jump on TikTok again, too, because that's a really fun platform. But I'm at peace with it all now, and I feel good enough mentally to come back to YouTube. And I do want to apologize to anybody who maybe felt betrayed or confused about why I just suddenly disappeared. But believe me, please believe me, if you knew where I was mentally, you would understand. And that's part of what I wanted to talk about in this video, so that you have an idea of just how dark of a place I was in. But I'm not in that place anymore. And basically what my goal is to come back slowly. I want to come back to YouTube slowly and get back to my roots. I will not be uploading one video a day like I was on my hustle when I had a team. I had people writing for me, I had people editing for me, and I feel like I lost the soul of what made me a great entertainer. And I say that with humility, but I think that's one of my skills as a human being, is I've always been a presenter. I've always been a goofball ever since I was a young kid. And I think that's what made my YouTube channel great, was I did the writing. I did the editing. It was all my brainchild. And I lost that. I lost that because that's what the algorithm required. And I got way too focused on how much money my channel was making and the decline in viewership. And I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, don't care about that anymore. You know what I care about? Just creating again. And I'm going to start with one video a week. My goal, and I'm not going to do it immediately. I just want to be clear about that. Today is December 2nd. My goal is to start uploading in the next few weeks, maybe even the new year. But when I do start uploading again, it's going to be every Saturday. That's my goal. I'm going to be doing the writing. I'm going to be doing the research. I'm going to be doing the editing. It's all going to be me again, just like it was at the beginning of my YouTube channel. And my focus is going to be on my community. And that's something that I very much lost sight of. And I'm really looking forward to getting back to that, to reestablishing a relationship with you guys, the people that gave me the life that I have. And some of you followed me over to Twitch. And by the way, many of you still don't know that I've been a full-time Twitch streamer for the last 2 years. That's where I've been, by the way. In case you're wondering, I haven't completely disappeared from the internet. I've been a full-time Twitch streamer on Twitch, streaming almost every day. I started because of the lockdowns in the pandemic, and it ended up becoming something that I really loved. And we have an amazing community over there, and I'd love for you to check me out. It's just Matthew Santoro on Twitch. So to be honest, I don't really know what I was expecting to say by jumping on here, and I don't know what you guys were expecting from me if I ever was going to come back, but I didn't want to make this a big production. I didn't want to make like a top 10 list of reasons I'm coming back. Like I don't want to do that. I've done almost 1,000 videos on my YouTube channel, all of them fact-based, most of them top 10s. But when I do return, which is going to be soon, in the next few weeks, maybe the new year, like I said, I think I'm going to continue with fact videos, but I think I might experiment. Because honestly, anything is better than nothing. I don't care about the viewership. Any amount of viewership is better than zero. And reestablishing a relationship with the people I care about, this amazing community, is what I care about. And so I might do some deep dives. I might do like a documentary style. I might do a list. I don't know. I don't know yet. But all I know is I'm ready to come back to YouTube. I want to say thank you for everybody that stuck around. I know a lot of people haven't, and I know a lot of people have moved on. And I understand. I completely understand that. Taking a year and a half off YouTube is like, Like, I mean, taking a month off YouTube is like an eternity in the internet days, right? So I have no idea if the algorithm is even going to allow people to see this. That's part of why I didn't say a goodbye video. A, because my mental health just would not allow me to. But B, because I genuinely just thought no one was going to watch it, because right up until the end there, the viewership was pretty abysmal. But at the end of the day, I have to take responsibility for that, because I lost sight of what made my YouTube channel great. And so, in summary, I'm back. And I hope you guys will join me on this journey. It's just going to be me researching, editing, filming, putting the video out. I might get someone to help me with the thumbnails because I'm trash at thumbnails. But other than that, I hope you guys are well. Like I said, the best way to get a hold of me is either in my Discord, on Instagram, or live on my Twitch stream. Those are really the only 3 things that I'm going to be doing, because I feel comfortable with my mental health using those platforms. So all the links will be in the description below, and I really look forward to being back. That's it. Thank you guys for watching.